I like to listen. Just listen to the trees and the wind. You can always hear some cars in the very distance. It reminds you that you're still in the human world somehow, or that it's not that far. Even if you try to get away, it's never that far. It's still peaceful. It's what I needed.
Can you hear me now? I hope my connection doesn't break. I'm using a mobile phone connection. I'm in the middle of the woods.
Is that the cabin you're living in, or
Yes, yes.
so? What is it? It's like it can't be in the middle of the woods, then, right?
No, it's actually quite close to civilization. Uh, it's about 2 kilometers off the main road, the E20, and
Okay.
it's 5 or 10 minutes by car to the nearest supermarket. So not that bad.
But no running water.
No running water and only solar power
Oh,
and
okay.
wind power, maybe.
Right. Solar power now. How's that working out for you?
It's getting tricky.
Once you see how damaging your life is to the world around you, you cannot unsee it anymore. Not without driving yourself crazy. Why can't we just go back to the basics? Start over. Start from the beginning. What do we need? What are the basics? And build up from there again. Okay, what do we need? Shelter, food, water. What else? Yeah, I don't want to go back to living like as if time had stopped 100 years ago. What I mean is that what we're trying to do is to just take a step back and see what still makes sense and what can be better if it wasn't just out of habit, you know? None of this would have been possible without my partner.
Wow.
This is a journey of us both. I don't think I would ever had the courage to do this on my own, really. So I'm really grateful that we're in this together and we support each other. That's important. and when I'm able to fix things for myself or build them from scratch, or, it's not as perfect, but it's much more empowering. And that really boosts my self esteem. That's something I was lacking a lot before. And for me now, there's like so much value in just doing things myself. And it's not something I valued before. But one day I just realized, like, wow, I am really dependent on a whole bunch of strangers. When you just pay somebody else to do the job, you don't know them, it's just a business transaction. In the end, that's all you're surrounded with. You're just surrounded by business transactions instead of friendships. Isn't that sad? Most of the time, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just follow my instinct. What works for me works for me. It doesn't have to work for anybody else. And everything is a process. It's not about the destination, it's not about the outcome. It's the process in itself that holds value. You gotta go down the road that you choose. Otherwise, what's the point? Your mistakes are your mistakes, nobody else's. And you learn from your mistakes. I certainly have. I've actually grown a lot from that. I think in the end, it all comes down to finding myself. Who am I really? Who was I before I grew up? What do I want? What do I really want? And the answer is actually quite simple: freedom. The question then becomes, how do I achieve that? what does freedom mean to me? What do I need to achieve freedom? I'm sure freedom means different things to different people. What does it mean to you? I think personally for me, freedom is about being in control of my own time. Being able to make my own choices. But freedom is also about being in control of my own thoughts, if that makes sense. I mean, we are influenced by so much around us, and we are bombarded by media, even the people we interact with, and that shapes our thoughts. And it's like your thoughts, your own thoughts become much clearer once you shut it all out. And the more you nurture your own thoughts and ideas, the more they develop. And it helps you understand what you want better. And if you question that, why is it that you want what you want? You might find that maybe you really don't want it. You know, it's really exhausting wanting to want. No, wait, that's not it. I just don't want to want stuff. It just sucks so much energy out of me. What a waste. As long as I have the basics for my well being, I don't want to want anything else. I mean, who benefits from us wanting stuff all the time? Certainly not us. I really want to be able to see how this place changes throughout the seasons. I wonder how hard it will be to adjust to very short days. how come that 1 week is just as long in summer as it is in winter? If the day is shorter, it affects me somehow. So why is it that I'm expected to, I don't know, be as productive in winter as I would be in summer? That makes no sense to me. Why did we cut ourselves off from nature like that? Aren't we part of nature? I mean, just like any animal that is part of a cycle. You know, animals fertilize the land and spread seeds and so on. Humans were also part of that cycle. Well, no, we don't fertilize much if we're like pooping on water. Should not talk about poop. It's not nice. It's not sexy to talk about poop. Let's not talk about poop. It's weird. People don't like that. Stop it. Right. Kindness. Kindness towards the environment and others. Yeah, that's what's most important to me. And to live according to that. So like I'm trying. That's my goal. I don't want to grow up and be a bitter old man. Wait, did I already grow up? Am I a grown up? Yeah, anyway, I don't want to be old and bitter. And I don't want to regret not doing something or pursuing any dreams. Don't want to regret not pursuing any dreams. It's getting colder. It's October and it's getting colder. I wonder what winter is gonna be like. I hope there's snow Somehow snow makes me happy. It just fills you up with a sense of wonder. I think we should still hold on to our sense of wonder. Just like when we were kids.
Yep, we're generating energy. Or we were. Up, and it went into braking mode. Oh, that was quick. Oh well.
I don't know for how long we can sustain living here like this. I mean, soon we're gonna have to make a compromise so that we can actually have the basics for survival. But until then, this is absolutely worth it. I mean, the things you discover and the things you learn. It's an experience that stays with you always. It becomes a big part of you that you cannot separate yourself from anymore. Sometimes being here, I feel like this is my childhood dream that came true somehow. Isn't that crazy?